A day in the life of being an intercessor now for 23 years. So yesterday was Sunday, and I woke up. Well, I was actually sensing the Lord. It was time to pray. Sometimes I flip and flop because who wants to get out of the bed? Especially when you're tired. Anyway, being real. So I got up and I was overcome with the Holy Spirit, and I knew it was time to pray. So I got myself in an area and I yielded to the Spirit. It's not until I yield where then the travail or the groanings, Romans 8:26, begins to happen. I'm the kind of intercessor where God calls me into intercession. I don't just say, okay, I'm going to intercede now. No, the Lord decides. He searches and looks for his intercessors and says, I need them to pray now. And so I've made myself a yielded vessel, so he uses me. So yesterday I had this super intense travail. I mean, it lasted an hour. The travail, not just intercession with the groanings, but the gut-wrenching travail lasted for an hour, but the travail was off and on. So it's like I got a break, and then it came again. It was like in waves. It was a lot. It was heavy. It's, I wrote a book and I'm going to talk about it, but I've said that to be used as an intercessor, you really have to be physically fit. It takes a physical toll on your body, just like giving birth is physically exhausting. Being an intercessor, being used by the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords for travail it is very physically taxing. Anyway, Holy Spirit, like he always does after the intercession has lifted, or I felt the release, I get blessed with the peace. I get blessed with the refreshing presence of the Lord. And so I got myself together and drove to church, but couldn't even lead worship. I had to sit down because the presence of the Lord was lingering on me from the heavy time of intercession. Anyway, the thought that I really wanted to share was I had been actively looking for furniture all week, being consumed by it, and just was reminded yesterday when God showed up so powerfully with his presence that what else really matters? You can have all this world, but give me Jesus. You think you can have the nice house and you can have the nice furniture and you can have the nice stuff. It doesn't satisfy. It's only being in the presence of God that truly satisfies. And I was just weeping, thinking, God, how could I ever think that buying something lovely or beautiful, which I do know that, but he just reminds you, hey, I am your satisfaction. I am your longing. I am your hope. I am your peace. I am everything that you ever need. There's a minister I heard say that when everything means nothing, then God can give you everything. Yes, he can bless you because he knows that those things of the world don't have a hold on you. And we all know none of us is going to take anything with us. And the Bible does say that things don't last, moth and rust, things get tattered, they get ruined. So it's just our reminder today to turn our eyes upon Jesus, look full in his wonderful face, and the things of the world will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace.